So I am excited to be sharing some exciting news with you. It's really cool, all the different things that God has been up to in my life, and I am just humbled and I'm thankful, and it's just really cool just to watch Him work, and again, it's just very humbling. But so this is one thing that I wanted to go ahead and share with you because it's going to be happening Tuesday. There are some other things coming, but this one is really important, and I really hope that you share this with your friends, and that is something that is going to be helpful for you. So a friend of mine, her name is Amanda Middleton, we have been talking and praying and just really seeking the Lord, and we feel like He wants us to partner together. And starting Tuesday, one of the things that we're going to be doing together is a podcast. And the name of this podcast is going to be The PurposeFULL Woman. The PurposeFULL Woman. And what we really want to happen from this podcast is really to just be real with you, to share our stories, to share things that we have learned from the Lord, to share things that we are learning by studying His Word, and just to kind of just put it out there, just to ourselves, and just being real and transparent and just working through things together. And we want to hear from you guys too. So this is not just going to be us. There's going to be other things going on through this podcast. And we're going to be talking about things like depression, anxiety. Several of you have heard me talk about those things in my own life. We're going to be talking about, how to deal with money, how to deal with debt, being a good mom, and keeping our marriage first, and things like that, and dealing with, friendships, and talking about one that all women, I think, deal with, that comparison thing, how we let comparison steal our joy and take from our life and rob from us. And one that I have talked about a lot in my life, is just being an overcomer and dealing with that should bully. We as women, we should on ourselves a lot, the things that we think we should be doing when really maybe God didn't lead us to that. And more than anything, we want you guys to realize, as we share our stories and we share personal things with you, and we're real with you, and we open up with you, is that through all of that, I always say, through the hot mess of it all, we are still full of purpose. And God created us all for a reason, to do something specific. And maybe those things that we go through our life, God uses those things to prepare us, to work in us. So when it is time for us to do what we've been called to do, we'll be ready. We'll be prepared. I was reading about that with David today, just how, he was working for Saul, and then Saul wanted to kill him. And David was called. He was anointed to be king. And reading through all that, it was just like the Lord kind of showed me, all these things that David dealt with, it prepared him to be king over Israel, and it made him trust the Lord. It made him trust in God. And so just thinking about those things, your messes and all that, God wants to use those to let you see the purpose that He has you for, that He has you created for, in the place that you are. So we want you to know that. We want you to know that you're here for a reason. We want to speak life into you, and we want you to know that we still don't have it all together. We still deal with those struggles, but God has given us things to help us through that. And so we're going to be sharing those things. So Tuesday is going to be the first podcast for the PurposeFULL Woman. I'm going to share an event. I'm going to set up an event on Facebook and invite all you to it. And again, please share this and invite your friends. We want all women to be a part of this. If you are in college, if you are in high school, if you are a mom, if you're a grandmother, if you're a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, whoever you are, single mom, maybe you're somebody who's struggling with addiction right now, or maybe you were like me in a really bad pit of depression. We want you. We want to talk to you. We want to get to know you, and we want you to get to know us. So stay tuned for the PurposeFULL Woman podcast, and just know that we are here for you, and you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. So thanks, guys. Bye.